Hi, thanks for stopping by. I'm Ghost Prime, and I would like to check out Generation 1 Moist.
Excuse me, but the name's Hoist?
Yeah, I know. Hoist. Now, he started out in the the Diaclone line. He was a car robot number 5, I believe, and he came in black, blue, and I think yellow. And that was in 1982 that he was released in the Diaclone line. He wasn't released in the Transformers until 1985, and that was in Season 2. And the first time he was actually introduced was in Dinobot Island, if memory serves, and along with a lot of other Autobots that just sort of magically appeared. Like they were just always there, just never shown. But I'm glad he did. He's a really cool character. He's got some weird quirky things with his arms that extend and stuff like that. He was featured in Hoist Goes to Hollywood pretty extensively. Had his whole own episode, which you should check that out. It's really I like that episode. It's a good episode. And he transforms into a Hilux Toyota, and that is a type that tows other vehicles. It's a tow truck Hilux, which I don't think they ever made, but I think it's really kind of a cool thing. Design wise, he's very, very Japanese and just looks amazing. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. Hit the like button. Let me know what you think of Hoist. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. So I don't have the box of this guy. Maybe one day I'll put him together. Actually, he's not complete. He is missing a couple parts, which I'll go over. But first, let's take a look at the box. Here's the box. He does come packaged in pickup truck mode, and you can see the beautiful box art there. Looks great. And he does come with instructions, which I'll go ahead and throw on the screen here, just like all the Transformers come with instructions. And a sticker sheet and all that. Now, I don't have any of the paperwork or anything else for this guy. I have the bot and most of his accessories. So for his accessories, he does come with 2 fists. I happen to only have the right one. He has a little scanner thing that goes behind his head. As you can see, it does have some chrome wear on it. He comes with 2 of these sort of like missile dealy things that you can put in his either arm. And he comes with 2 more of these missile pod things. I am missing one of those. He comes with his 2 wings, which you can put on the top right here on these little nubs. And they can actually, let's see if they go this way. They can actually just pretty much stay there. You don't really need to take these off for transformation or anything. You could just pop them on. He does have this piece here as well, which is, of course, the piece to tow the cars. And they do have fake wheels on them. Let's move these aside real quick, and we could look real close up at the truck. Now, of course, chrome wear is a thing, especially on both Trailbreaker and Hoist. And this is no exception. They're just really easily messed up chrome on all these, and the stickers get messed up very easily as well. As you can see, there's big stickers all down the sides and the windows. He does have clear bits here. He was released in 85, so he does have a rub sign, and this opens up so you could put a Diaclone driver on the inside. What you could do with this piece right here, if you're not towing vehicles, go ahead and smooth those like this. This folds up and let's move it out of the way. Then it snaps right there. And you go ahead and put that. So it's all nice and compact. And it rolls fantastic. It does have, of course, rubber wheels, just like we come to expect on all these vintage figures. Just very, very cool. Just really dig the green truck. And for a quick comparison, here he is with a Generation 1 Optimus Prime. So you get kind of an idea here at the size. See how those guys look together. I think all G1s look wonderful together, to be honest. Here he is with Jazz, or in this case, Stepper. So he's very appropriate size. He doesn't really do much here besides his towing capacity, right? So he could tow. Let's go ahead and put that down and kind of show how that works real quick. What you do is you just go ahead and put the wheels up there. And he will sometimes do, I don't know if he does this one. There we go. Kind of goes slow. This one's dragging on the back. But if you get something like, maybe Mirage would have a better time towing it. But that's kind of how it worked. Okay, getting this guy transformed into robot mode is super simple, like most G1s. First, I'm just going to go ahead and move these around or take them off. Like I said, they're not necessary. They might fall off during transformation. It's just all part of it. Let's go ahead and fold that up. Peg that in. Push that back around. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these panels. You can look under it here. They are panels. And you just kind of pull them out like that. Out like that. And you see his legs right there. It looks like he has wings. And move his legs out. And they are kind of floppy there. So what you're going to do to mitigate that is just kind of move them this way. Move them this way. And there is a kind of like a little, I don't know if you want to call it a peg, but there's a slot there. And those just kind of slot in like that. And that, let's see if you got both. There we go. That kind of holds them in place so they're not floppy. You take the feet, which are metal, by the way. Move them down. So the metal content on this are the feet. I don't think the hood is. Well, maybe the hood is too. Yes, the hood and the feet. So we're almost done. I mean, crazy. So fold the top on. So you can see where there's a hinge right there by the front window. And we'll move these arms down and out of the way. The head is back here on sort of a double hinge. Take it and move it, pull it up, and right there. Now, it doesn't latch, which is annoying. I wish it did, because oftentimes you can find these loose and fall, like Trail Breakers is really bad. Mine doesn't actually stay at all. And then take his wings, move them up like that. There, like that. Actually, I think they might be facing the wrong way. And we have his arms, kind of move these out, because they do get hindered here. And also the back does not latch. As if you've seen my masterpiece video, I dropped him that way because I held him like this and he just folded. So then you take a fist. In this case, it's the right fist, but it's the wrong fist, actually, for the cartoon. Put it in there. And be careful because it does have a firing mechanism. Not very strong, but they will shoot out. And they like to randomly sometimes. Fist in there, and then, like the cartoon, go ahead and put that in there. My arm is, you could sort of press it in there and get some, so it's not so wobbly. But, like that, we'll see that firing mechanism there. Oh, that doesn't go super far. Because they neutered the springs for the American release. Now these, like Trailbreaker, he has little nubs there, like nubs. There's nubs on here. You could just put these here if you desire. Put them up like that. This is for storage. You could hold two of them, like two of these. This last piece here, to get complete for robot mode, is he has this little hole, like a screw hole in the back of his head, right there. And you just plug that in. Straighten it out. And you have robot mode. And again, I always like how both of them look. Both Trailbreaker and Hoist. I think they look fantastic. I, again, love the colors. I wish the chrome on this one was a little better. Maybe one day I'll find one that has better chrome and try to replace this one. But, you know, this is cool for right now. He is missing an Autobot logo sticker there. I don't use repo labels. I like tarnished stickers. If that's the way they are, that's the way they are. It's a well-loved toy. It gives it character for me. So I won't be, unless I get an original sticker sheet, I won't be replacing any stickers I'm missing on this. Just, again, that's just me and my collecting. It has nothing to do with anybody else. You guys do what you want with your toys. Let's get up close up on that head sculpt. This is a beautiful head sculpt for G1. It is just wonderful. I love, it almost looks to me like, it almost looks medieval to me with the little with the little, little divots there and the cowl, like, or the face mask. It looks great. And the ears and everything are just, I love these old designs. He's actually pretty cool with his designs, like even on his arms there. Moving on down, he's really nicely detailed. You really got to hand it to the detail, like back then. I mean, even on those wings, which you kind of see in the back there, are just really nicely detailed. So you got a lot of good detail on him, kind of all the way throughout his robot mode. There's just something to look at, even on the metal and the plastic parts of the feet. I think it's all metal, maybe the metal parts of the feet. I think it just really works. Something about these designs just really, really work for me a lot. I mean, even now, even today, yeah, he doesn't have a waist, which is weird, and it is cartoon accurate. Speaking of which, let's do some comparisons. Here he is next to the cartoon model. So, yeah, the cartoon model is one of the more accurate cartoon models, really, in Transformers. Here he is with Optimus Prime. So you get an idea he's really short, which he should be. He's very appropriate sized. And there he is with Generation 1 Grapple. So I guess the one thing I did not go over is articulation. So his they could move 360 degrees all the way around. He can move up his shoulder, down like that, and he has a decent enough elbow. No, not too a lot. You can't really get him, in a lot of poses or anything, but that's not what G1 was. Just not what G1 was. And yeah, I think he looks great, honestly, for what he is. One of my favorites in Generation 1. So final thoughts wise on this guy, should you get him? Yeah, you should. There are a few things you need to watch out for when you're getting one on the secondary market. First off is always looseness. You can kind of squeeze it on a little bit, but looseness, and these here, I haven't seen these break. Something with today's clear plastic is brittle. These aren't as brittle as the today's plastic, so I don't think that is too much of a worry. But his chrome wear, I mean, you just he has a ton of chrome and it wears so easily on them. So you really got to watch out for that. That is something that is going to happen. Also chipping around the feet, chipping around the hood here, which surprisingly this one has a little bit, but not a whole lot. They even sort of mimicked it on the Siege version. But yeah, so, be careful of those. All the pieces need to be there. He has a lot of accessories, so there's also something to be on the lookout for. Cracked tires, normal stuff like that. But anyway, I appreciate you watching, and let me know what you think about the Generation 1 hoist, and I'll see you in the next review.